Okay, does it hurt?
No, I didn't feel and I
Okay.
don't. Yeah.
All right, parents, we're finally here. Your favorite commandment, the fourth commandment, honor your father and mother. What a great one. Hey, kids, you gotta pay attention. You need to honor your parents. Do what they tell you. Don't drive them crazy. Why is that an important one? Well, what's interesting is we've shifted. The first three commandments have been focused on our relationship with God. And now we're looking at our relationship with each other. And interesting, God begins that conversation focusing on the family. He begins the conversation suggesting to young people, hey, your parents deserve honor. Not if your parents give you this, that, or the other, do they deserve honor. Not if your parents are the best parents in the world, do they deserve honor. Not if they're even decent. No. Your parents deserve honor and obedience for simply being who they are. They're your parents. This is potentially controversial for some. You know, maybe you've not had the best relationship with your mom or the best relationship with your dad. Maybe there have been points of struggle that take place. Maybe you as a parent have levels of guilt with how you've approached certain things in life. You know, notice that the prerequisite here is not how good of a parent you are or that you had, but simply the way God has set up and designed that foundational relationship. And interesting, there's a promise that goes along with this, that if you honor and obey your parents, you're promised a long life. Now, how does that make any sense? You know, if I honor my parents, I'm going to have a longer life. Well, you know, I got a couple boys in my house. And some of the time they come up with some crazy things to do. And they take, they take unnecessary risks. They do stuff on occasion that you look at it and kind of go, is that the wisest thing you could do? I mean, this is actually a story of my cousin. I got a cousin of mine who, when he was a kid, I showed up to his house and I hear him yelling. He's up in a tree. And next thing I know, he's swinging from one tree to the next because he'd rigged a zip line from tree to tree, and he was just flying through there. And I'm looking at this, and I can imagine now as a dad thinking, whoa, my heart's going to just come bursting out, and I'm just going to lose my mind thinking about my kid flying through the air in a zip line in my backyard. I'm willing to bet my uncle helped out with that he spent some time making sure that was secure. Because knowing my boys and knowing my cousin, he'd have tried it anyway. So what is the purpose of the parent? The parent comes alongside, and the reason why honoring and obeying helps us with a long life is because some of the time we're that curb. We kind of reshape things a little bit and kind of say, hey, how about we try it this way so that you don't actually hurt yourself? So that you don't actually go flying out of the driveway, down the street, into traffic, and get yourself hurt or killed. This is what parents are for. We help to guide and to shape and to encourage maturity. Even at my age, I'm still hearing things from my parents as they help to guide and to shape me as I experience life as a parent myself. Again, what a fantastic solid ground upon which, for all of society to develop, God established the family as that foundational building block. And we'll continue to explore how that foundation builds as we move through the rest of the commandments.